my testimony take me away from that voice I know I always wanted. That's why when I'm faced with tough situations, ladies, I don't get worked up. You know what I do? I don't let the person's title, position even get me worked up. Like when I was facing them court cases, ladies, I said to myself, I know God got my back, and I know I got my back. Because I'm willing to go above and beyond anyone's title and position to make sure I get what I need for my life so nobody puts me in a jam and now I'm complaining. You know, half of our complaints in life, half of the things we're annoyed about is because we're not realizing the power of God in the spirit and the power we have in this life to speak up for ourselves, to understand who has our backs. We don't have to be manipulated to take their first answer, to take their first choice because you're fearful of their title. You don't have to take what they want for your life because they're a professional. Once you take inventory of what God wants for your life, for what you want for your life. When I say professional, I mean when you're faced with big court cases or housing issues or mental health issues, don't think that they always have the final say. People got offended when I spoke up for myself in these scenarios because they want you to take the final say. They want you to go against what God really has in your spirit, not the ego, the flesh. I'm talking about truly knowing what God put you here for is what's going to keep you going through all your trials and tribulations. That's what kept me going in my voice, in my spirit, in my calling, in my courage and confidence, continuously, contently. That's why I'm working on a book on that, because I want to teach you ladies where real confidence, courage comes from. It's not always when you have the money. The real confidence and courage I have, I don't need to have somebody beside me to value that. I don't have to be attached to something to value my courage and confidence to have it. What it really has it is me. It's my spirit. You ladies gotta have that courage too, because when you're faced with life situations, you're not caught up in the person's title, positions, who you're gonna lose, that fear of who you're not gonna have.